a few quick tips on using Google Scholar. So let's say I want to write a paper about the bilingual advantage. So I have my results here, and one of the first things that I will do probably is to look at the year that the articles were written. The first thing I'll do is look at the titles, but then I'll probably look at the years. It's not the case that the newest articles are necessarily going to be the best ones, but you do want to get a feeling for what has happened recently in a particular field. It's good to have an understanding of the classic papers in a field and know what theories people have been thinking about for a long time. But it's also a good idea to have an idea of what the most recent research is in a particular field. One of the next things I will do is look at the cited by. So here I can see there's a paper that has been cited 93 times, one that's been cited 105 times. Down here I can see a paper that is from 2013 and it has been cited 1,450 times. So number of citations also is not an indication of the quality of the paper necessarily, but if you do see a paper that has been cited many, many times, then it indicates that it could be an important paper in the field and one that at least people refer to often and forms in some way part of the main story of that research field. So these could be key papers that are important to look at. Another thing I will often do is to click on this cited by. This is a link. So here I see this paper. Let's say this looks interesting to me. And I can see it's been cited many times. It's a little bit older, but still seems to be important. So if I click on this cited by, then I can get a list of all the different articles and books that have cited that particular article. And this can be a good way to focus in on a particular area of research. These are papers that are all talking about a paper, that at least refer to a paper that I think is interesting. So these articles might also be interesting to me. Another thing you can do when you click on the cited by link, so here I've come into all articles that are citing this one here, then I can search within these articles. So maybe my real interest is on executive function. Well, now I can look for papers that cite the article that I thought might be interesting that all have something to do with executive function. So combining these things can really help you focus in on exactly the area that you're interested in and find the papers that are most relevant for you. Another thing that can be useful is to click on the author's name. So if we go back here, looking at these different papers, we'll see that some of the authors are links and some of them are not. The ones that are links, these are authors that have a page of their own on Google Scholar, and you can click on these links and see other articles by this same author. So Ellen Bialystok is obviously a key figure in bilingual advantage research. So here you can see all different publications by this author, and you can order these by year. So if I click here, then we can get the most recent articles by this author. And then if I click on cited by, I can get the most heavily cited articles by this author. One last little tip for the road here. If I go back all the way here, this one right here, cite. So if we click on this button, it gives me the citation for this article formatted in a bunch of styles. So if I'm writing my paper in APA, well, probably you should be using Reference Manager anyway, but if you're not, there's a nice way to get the citation formatted correctly for your reference section.